when it comes to their military, what is being said that the IRGC has hit the US tech giant Oracle's data center, the computing site in the UAE, over fresh attacks that has now been reported, where the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has announced that it struck a data center and a computing infrastructure belonging to the US tech giant Oracle that is based in the United Arab Emirates in the latest response to the strikes that has been carried out and the assassinations that has been carried out of the Iranian leadership. Well, this is a retaliation that has been now coming in, especially looking at what President Trump has been adding that kind of pressure on Iran that, make a deal or else face the consequences and we're going to hit you harder. And back to the Stone Age is something that the kind of metaphor that has been used by the, US leadership even before. But this seems to be the very sentiment that is now being shared because, as I said, multiple areas which Iran has been identifying as legitimate war targets. So this also happened as far as Amazon Web Series corporate office is concerned in Bahrain. And now what we are looking at, the latest strikes that has now been reported at Oracle in the UAE. So this has now been reported. However, the Dubai media office seems to be highlighting it as a fake news alert. So this is also important to note because, when it comes to information propaganda, that also seems one of the ways the warfare that is fought in this current conflict. So fake news, this is the update from the Dubai media office, which says that just in, Iran launches a strike on Oracle's data center in Dubai, says IRGC, which Dubai, the UAE media office is flatly denying. So as I said, Shinjoy, this is information and propaganda warfare that is also being witnessed. Of course, such kind of information has been coming in from all sides.
Yes, the Iranians had been threatening this. They had said that all these American infotech firms would be struck, would be hit. And they've said they've hit Oracle. But Dubai, the UAE, has strongly denied it, saying this is fake news, this hasn't happened. In fact, you were referring to the bomb them into the Stone Age statement. Now, this was first used by the Americans against the Vietnamese in the 60s during the Kennedy and, more importantly, the Johnson administrations. That was talked about then, that we'll bomb the Vietnamese into the Stone Age. Now the same phrase virtually is being used by President Trump. Now, we know what happened in Vietnam, but President Trump has used the same phrase, bomb them into the Stone Age. So that has been used by President Trump. But importantly, the Iranians have hit back. Now, of course, Dubai has denied it. Of course, the UAE has said it's fake news. But the intent is there. The Iranians have decided they are going to hit American-owned infotech facilities.
Yes.
And that can be very dangerous as well.
All right. Well, that escalation is now being witnessed because if America says that it will bomb Iran back to the Stone Age, well, Tehran has also saying that there will be no withdrawal or backing down.